Hey ladies and gentlemen, it's John. I'm here on my news desk and prop trading desk. Today is Monday, October 28th, 2024. A lot of news, geopolitical, socioeconomic. Dogecoin is pumping, more on that in a moment. Do me a favor, give my videos a like and a share, and please subscribe to my channel. If you stay with me to the end, you receive a bonus, which is my trading plan and speculation plan. It's not financial advice, just informational purposes only. So let's take a look at the geopolitical news first. Top stories. Trump rally overshadowed by comedians' racist remarks, and quarter pounder is back. Okay. CNN, the communist news network, is reporting Japan plunged into political uncertainty after voters delivered dramatic defeat. Okay. BBC reporting Tony Hinchcliffe backlash after comedian at Trump rally calls Puerto Rico island, makes, I guess, a racist comment. So CBS News, Harris tells Philadelphia church election will be decide the fate of our nation. Correct, it always does, I guess. BBC, Iran leader says Israeli attack should not be exaggerated or downplayed. And then the Weather Channel is reporting the National Hurricane Center is watching a Southwest Caribbean disturbance for a possible hurricane. So that's geopolitical. Then I go over socioeconomic. Again, stay with me to the end. Then I go over my trading plan. Just epic. My cryptos are pumping. Dogecoin, I can't believe it. What a recovery on Dogecoin. So S&P futures are up. We got a pivotal week this week for big tech earnings. Crude oil's off because Israel curtailed its bombings of Iran, I guess. So crude oil is off about 6.5%. Gold is off fractionally at 27.49. The headline on bar chart is stocks set to open higher. Stock market just opened as investors await key U.S. economic data and big tech earnings. A lot of big tech, Nvda. Stock market today, Wall Street points higher, but oil prices tumble after Israel hits Iran. The leaders of India and Spain launch India's first private military aircraft plant. In stock market today, Wall Street closes mostly lower and ends a six-week winning streak. So I had a lot of 6 weeks of pump here in stocks. I've done real well with the S&P 500 ETF, but more with that SPY ETF, more on that in a moment. Profit, let's see, European commodities, oil and gas rally while nickel prices cool. So this is new AI chip leaves Nvda, advanced micro devices, and Intel in the dust with 20x faster speeds and over 4 trillion transistors. So a lot going on in the tech space for computer chips. It's the new NORMAL. S&P Mini, now stock market opens up 31 points. NASDAQ E-mini up 135 points. Dow futures up 200 points. The VIX is off at 18.90. The Dixie US dollar off fractionally at 104. 10-year, got to watch the 10-year, yields here. 111-000. Crude oil again at 67.22 off huge. Nat gas $2.86 off. Gold off at 27.49. Silver 33.79. Market leaders, Tesla is up big. Nvda, Apple Computer, Meta, Facebook, MicroStrategy, been a huge winner for myself. Amazon, Eaton Corporation, DJT is up about 12%. Today, Lilly is up big, and Evoke Pharma is very active also. So this is what's being reported on bar chart. Now stay with me to the end. You get a bonus, which is my trading plan. So got to go over this geopolitical news first. Stock market opens up. Man, Dogecoin's pumping. BKCH is up. Oh, man, I've just done so well with these blockchain ETFs. Cut or pause. This is being reported on Yahoo Finance. two key reports will influence what the Fed does next. Inflation and job prints this week could swing the final calculus for the rate cut. U.S. futures climb as investors get set for a pivotal week here. The biggest week of the quarter starts now. So we got big tech earnings on deck. So we're going to have a big week. What Trump promised in 2016 on tariffs and what he delivered. News on Aapl computer. Oil plunges again off 6.5%. Boeing launches a $19 billion stock sale to boost its cash pile. So Boeing stock is off because they're trying to raise capital. At a pivotal moment, U.S. economic data will be a mess. Nvda has a lot riding on big tech earnings this week. Nvda, going to be a great epic week for Nvda. Volkswagen labor chief warns of mass layoffs, 3 plant closures. Not good. ECB, European Central Bank, they've been lowering interest rates in Europe. You know, those big plants closures in Germany, that can really cause economic strife. Robinhood launches trading for Trump-Harris contracts. Hood, HOOD, is up 2%. So now you can wager, I guess, on who's going to win the election. So this is what's being reported. There's also a couple stocks that tanked this morning. Capri Holdings is off. It shows like off 50%. So I don't know if that's right, but so this is, you know, I go over geopolitical news first and socioeconomic, and then I formulate a trading plan that's not financial advice. So, all right, it's 9:36 a.m., stock market's up. I go over cryptos first, and then my ETFs. So cryptocurrency, I own Tezos. Tezos is off about 3.5% on me. It turned out to be a nice winning trade, but you know, I'm in it to win it for the long term with Tezos. Dogecoin is the story. I mean, I sold some Dogecoin this morning. It's up 6% on me this morning. It's up about 4%. As my viewers know, I was upside down in Dogecoin, about 42% negative, and now I'm up 6%. So that's what, 46, 47% price swing in Dogecoin. I mean, just in the last month or so, and it's because I did the slow dollar cost averaging, and then I got the pump in it. So what a recovery. I sold some Dogecoin this morning, and I'll continue to dollar cost average Dogecoin certainly on the breakouts. I also own ETH. Ethereum position, I've decided I'm not going to sell it, but I'm upside down about 6%, 16% of my ETH position. So I've reached my maximum allocation for ETH, and it has to prove to me that it wants to pump, and it isn't doing so. So I'm just going to sit tight and then use my Ethereum position. My average cost basis on ETH is $3,006 per ETH, and it's now trading at 25.23. It's up nicely today, but I've reached my maximum allocation into ETH. So I'll just sit tight with ETH, and then I'll use it as an anchor position for the rest of my cryptocurrency positions. Now, Tezos, Dogecoin, and ETH, they're smaller positions. My second largest position is ETH, then Dogecoin, and then Tezos. But the big position that I dollar cost average every day is Bitcoin. My average cost basis on Bitcoin is $66,360. And Bitcoin is up today about 2%, trading at 68,717. So nice profit in Bitcoin. So I'll continue, my plan is then to continue to dollar cost average Bitcoin today, every day, and then weekly DCAs for Tezos and Dogecoin, and then just to sit tight with my ETH position as my anchor position. SPY ETF up nicely. My cost basis there is 577.34. It's now trading at 581.80. So I'll continue to dollar cost average the S&P 500 ETF every day. So that'll be today on a DCA. And then my 2 blockchain ETFs. So I've discussed this in length in my previous videos about my synthetic Bitcoin mining rig. I combine the blockchain ETF, BKCH, which is up almost 6% today, huge profit in that. And my average cost is at 49.30 and it's trading at 55.52. So I'll continue to dollar cost average it, BKCH, and I'll continue to dollar cost average block, BLOK, which is the Amplify Transformational Data Sharing ETF. It's up approximately 3% today. So my average cost basis in block is 38.92 and it's trading at 41.35, up nicely today. So my synthetic mining rig that I mine Bitcoin with is comprised, the foundation is the two blockchain ETFs that I just mentioned, BKCH and block, BLOK, that I purchase every week on a weekly DCA, and then I dollar cost average in the cash market Bitcoin every day. So I combine those two components into a synthetic Bitcoin mining rig that I created. And it's produced, I'd say conservatively booked, 50,000 points in profit in Bitcoin in the last 15 weeks. That doesn't include the profit that I've booked in BKCH and block, BLOK, the Bitcoin or cryptocurrency blockchain ETFs. So it's just working great and on my synthetic mining rig, and I've even penned a book on it that you can read for free on Kindle. I might put a link down below, but do me a favor, give my videos a like and a share and a thumbs up. It really helps with the algos. I really appreciate it. So the companies, this stock, Global X Funds, Global Blockchain ETF, up, my position's up 12%. Today again, it's up about 6%. But look at these great companies that are in here. TeraWulf, Mara Holdings, Iris Energy, Applied Digital, Coinbase, CleanSpark, Galaxy Digital Holdings, Bit Digital, Hut 8 Corporation, and Cipher Mining. So these comprise about 68% of the holdings of the Global X Funds blockchain ETF. So let's take a look at the biggest holdings like TeraWulf. TeraWulf is, let's see what it's doing. It's up 10% today. I own TeraWulf, pumping huge. Symbol Wolf, WULF. So I want to go over these stocks that are inside of the, again, this isn't financial advice. Mara Holdings, up today. Stock symbol Mara, M-A-R-A, up 6.25%. I own stock shares in Mara Holdings. Iris Energy, up, let's see what it's doing today. Up huge today, breaking out, up 10%. Stock symbol IREN, I-R-E-N, up huge, up 10%. I own stock shares in Iris Energy on the blockchain. I also own Applied Digital. Applied Digital shares are up huge today on a breakout. It up 4.25%. Stock symbol APLD. Applied Digital is a tech company which engages in the provision of development and operational data centers, which provide computing power. Following segments are cloud service business, HPC hosting, and data center. So they help facilitate the mining of Bitcoin. So I own shares in Applied Digital. Coinbase I own shares in, up huge, breaking out to above, oh man, it's up 5%. I own stock shares in Coinbase. It engages in tech and financial infrastructure products and services, breaking out to the upside. Let's see, not at its all-time high for the year, but it's still pumping great. I own shares in Coinbase. CleanSpark, stock symbol CLSK, is breaking out today, up 7%. I own shares in CLSK. It's a Bitcoin mining technology company which engages in the management of data centers. I'm running a little longer today at 15 minutes, but its operations include College Park, Norcross, Washington, Sandersville, Dalton, so they're in Henderson, Nevada. Oh, you can tell I'm a professional trader and newscaster. CleanSpark, I own shares in it. Let's see the next company here. Galaxy Digital Holdings are on the Toronto Stock Exchange, I believe. BitDigital, BTBT, up today as high as 7% on a breakout. Their BitDigital engages in digital asset mining and businesses and Ethereum staking activities. Interesting company, BitDigital. I own shares in it. 𝐂𝐏 Corp, up huge today, up 10% on a breakout, looking great. Stock symbol 𝐂𝐏, HUT, again up 10% on the breakout. 𝐂𝐏 operates as a Bitcoin miner that focuses on mining. It provides digital asset mining, hosting, and managed infrastructure. So I own stock shares in 𝐂𝐏, which is, again, just pumping today, great. And then Cipher Mining, these are my biggest holdings. Cipher Mining, stock symbol CIFR, up today 5.5%. Cipher Mining operates as a Bitcoin mining ecosystem in the United States. So the firm is developing a cryptocurrency business. Well, Wall Street likes their stock, and so do I. Cipher, CIFR. Again, this isn't financial advice, but these are the top stocks that I own inside of the ETF, inside of the Global X blockchain ETF. And then how's MicroStrategy doing today? Let's take a look. I own shares in MicroStrategy. Look at this. MST, MicroStrategy, the stock symbol is MSTR. I mean, Michael Saylor's work has been incredible. So MicroStrategy breaking out up huge today, up 7%. I own shares in MicroStrategy. It engages in the provision of enterprise analytics and mobility software. The firm designs, develops, markets, and sells software platforms through licensing arrangements and cloud-based subscriptions. So they're based in Vienna, Virginia. So I own shares in MicroStrategy. Again, not financial advice, but so in order to remain relevant, I, read the geopolitical news every day to myself on my trading desk, and then the socioeconomic news, and then I formulate a trading plan. So everything's working except for my position in ETH, which now, again, I've reached my maximum allocation on ETH. It has to prove to me, like Dogecoin has proved to me, that it wants to pump and wants to be effective. So I'll continue. Again, here's my trading plan. DCA for Tezos and Dogecoin each once per week, sitting tight on my ETH position, and then I continue to Bitcoin, dollar cost average Bitcoin on the tier 1 exchanges, and then download it into vaults, and then also into cold storage on the Bitcoin every day. SPY ETF, S&P 500. I'll continue to dollar cost average it today. The top companies in there, it's 34% is in tech, and then about 12.5% in financial services. Companies like Aapl Computer, Nvda, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta Platforms, Google, Alphabet A, Berkshire Hathaway, Broadcom, Alphabet C, and Tesla. So those companies represent about 35% of the holdings in the S&P 500 ETF. So that's my plan. My trading plan is to continue to dollar cost average SPY, and then also continue to dollar cost average the blockchain ETFs, BKCH. My next trade will be on the 31st, so that's coming up of October. And then blockchain, BLOK, I believe I'm doing a daily. I'm doing a daily and a weekly purchase of the Amplified Transformational Data Sharing ETF. So I'll continue to do so. And I believe it's near its all-time high for the, yeah, so the new high is today at 41.53. And so that's a breakout. So let's see, now it's at 41.59, so it's a new all-time high for the year. So with that, that's why I added a daily DCA on Amplify Transformational Data Sharing ETF on the breakout. So I'll continue to purchase it. Plus it's a winning position for me, and it's in the sector that I want to be in. It owns MicroStrategy and all these great blockchain stocks, PayPal, and Visa, so interestingly enough, like Visa is one of the most profitable companies on the planet, if I'm not mistaken. So with that, everyone, that's my trading plan. I'm running about 20 minutes today. Hadn't produced a video in a couple days. So everything's rocking and rolling with my trading plan. I'm delighted again with Dogecoin. What a save on it. The blockchain ETFs, my cryptocurrency mining rig produced, confirmed trading profits of 50,000 book trading points in Bitcoin in the last 15 weeks. So as my viewers know, I've been at this game for quite some time, since right after the 1987 stock market correction. So, I've got some experience with all this. So with that, I give you transparency into my logic and thinking and how I roll. Not financial advice. Blockchain ETF breaking out. Wonderful companies. And so Bitcoin to the moon. Dogecoin to the moon. So with that, everyone, have a super awesome, great day. It's John on my news desk and prop trading desk.